Hey guys, it's Thursday and you're watching the Baby Beaver Bunch. I'm your host Haley, and this week's topic is what to do if you have a crush on your best friend. This is a harsh topic. I have personally been in this situation one time and it was awful and I hated every minute of it. And the way I personally handled it is I told her, and that went really well. The hellish part was beforehand, like the feelings were just like eating me up, and I was like, oh my god, what do I do? Because I didn't want that, right? Like, she was my best friend. I didn't want that. But anyway, so I talked to her about it. She said, well, she could tell something was wrong. She was like, Hal, what's bothering you? Just tell me. And I was like, all right, I have a crush on you. And she was like, why is that upsetting you? I was like, well, what the fuck do you say to that? And she was like, I think you're great, Hale, but I really need you to be my friend. And she wasn't gay at all. Um, and so I was her friend, and we stayed best friends for a really long time. I still got mad love for my girl, okay? I got mad love for my girl. She's a good friend. She's a good friend. That's it. That's the extent of it. Um, I I do think that the best solution is always to talk about it because, well, for two reasons. First, you get that off your chest, you figure out where you stand, you figure out where they stand, whether or not they want you back, and if they don't, you can make the decision to walk away or stay friends, or they can make that decision, someone's gonna make it, whatevs. Um, Secondly, and I think this is more important, is you have to be respectful of the fact that they may not want to be your friend if they know you have a crush on them. I know that sounds harsh, and I know that none of y'all are interested in losing friends, but you gotta think, like, friends are great, but most of the time they're replaceable. I don't like the way that sounds, but I don't really know how else to word it. Um, I've got some best friends that I would not trade the world for, but if we lost touch and they never spoke to me again, my life would go on, right? It would suck, it would hurt, I'd be upset, but it I just feel like I would move on. So you will meet new friends, right? And the thing is you've got to give them the respect to make that decision. Ultimately, it's up to them whether they want to hang out with a girl who has a crush on them, like whether they're straight or not, like especially if they're straight. Um, like my friend, if she's straight, and I told her because how ignorant and rude is it of me to go on having feelings for her and have her not know about it, knowing that if she did know, she would feel differently about our friendship. That's not fair to her. She has the right to make that decision. Like, she has the right to decide if she wants to hang out with someone who has feelings for her when she doesn't reciprocate. I guess there's a third reason, like, she could respond with, oh, I love you too, let's get together and feel alright. That happens. I don't want to go ahead and tell you that it happens very often because I gotta tell you it doesn't happen very often. And oftentimes, this is gonna sound harsh, but oftentimes they will tell you, this is just with lesbians, I'm going exclusively lesbian right here. If you tell someone you have feelings for them, a lot of the time, if they single, they will think on it for a bit and then figure out that they have feelings for you too, when really it's great to be loved. We all want to be loved, so we gonna love people who love us. In conclusion, talk about it, be open and honest, and you just gotta deal with the reaction. What the fuck was that? That is not my phone. What is this? That was not my phone. What the fuck was was my other computer? Okay, my bad. Just wasted some of your life right there. Auditions. I just want to quickly mention that we have a lot of grand auditions, and it's gonna be a doozy to pick who will be on the channel. I know who my personal favorites are. I think all the girls and Ryan have, girls and Ryan. Whatever. I'm so tired. I think all of us LGBTQ, all-inclusive collaboration of lovely people, all have an idea of who our favorites are, and so we'll be discussing them. I'm sure there will be some arguments. This video is 8 minutes long. Shut up, Haley. Auditions are going to be a tough decision. I'll see you next week.